And you can see that cloud on the latest satellite image blowing onto the North Queensland coast in moist onshore winds and delivering isolated showers. Cloud developing over Western and Central Australia is due to a jet stream, but there's no rain associated with that. On to tomorrow's synoptic chart. Onshore winds along the Queensland coast will bring a few showers. A cold front will generate strong winds and showers across southeastern states, and showers will fall as snow on the Alps. The rain map shows those isolated coastal showers for Queensland, showers in Victoria and Tasmania with that snow that I just spoke of, and early coastal drizzle for southern WA. Around the country for tomorrow, sunny and 24 in Sydney, windy with showers in Melbourne and Hobart and just 11 degrees there. Showers also for Adelaide and warm on the west coast. The forecast for Queensland tomorrow, cloudy over the far northeast tropics with some light patchy rain or showers along the coast and across Cape York Peninsula. Dry and mostly sunny elsewhere after early frost patches in the south. A possible shower for both Bundaberg and Maryborough, heading for 26 degrees, and a clearing shower for Cairns, 26 as well. For the southeast, well, after another cold night, tomorrow will be dry and sunny and just slightly warmer than today. 26 the expected high for Ipswich and 24 for Gympie. On the Sunshine Coast, a cool night and a warm sunny day. Expected temperature range of 13 to 25 degrees. Mostly sunny also on the Gold Coast, 13 to 24 degrees. Boaties in the north should be aware that there is a strong wind warning between the Torres Strait and St Lawrence. But in our neck of the woods, winds on the bay will blow from the southeast at 10 to 15 knots with seas just over a metre. Another cool morning in Brisbane with a low of 12, followed by a nice sunny day up to 25 in the city with light to moderate winds tending easterly in the afternoon. The further outlook, dry and mostly sunny for the rest of the working week with highs near 25 degrees and showers developing just in time for the weekend. Marie-Louise.
It's always the way.
It is.
Thanks, Georgie. Well, a fitting farewell today for some old-timers from the Royal Australian Air Force. The HS748s, known as Draggies, will be officially phased out next month. Members of number 32 Squadron celebrating more than 30 years of service with a fly past over Sydney Harbour. The aircraft were reliable and accident-free, but are being replaced with the smaller King Air planes.
And finally, this month marks the 30th anniversary of Brisbane News Bulletins on Network 10. How time flies. Things have changed considerably since news stories were raced up Mount Cootha by motorcycle.
Tonight's Eyewitness News Watch with Nev Roberts.
May 1974 and Channel O airs its first Brisbane News Bulletin, the third commercial station to launch in Brisbane, and the competition was intense.
Brisbane was a closed market between 7 and 9 as far as the commercials went. They didn't want to see anyone new on the scene. And when we went to tape, we found when we were doing live crosses or press conferences, we found a few cables were cut, plugs unplugged.
Channel 10 cameraman Steve O'Farrell worked on that first bulletin as a 20-year-old, going on to win awards, work in overseas bureaus and even try his hand as a weather presenter. He remembers those early years at Channel O as groundbreaking.
We were very forward-thinking. We looked at what America was doing. We had the first chopper, we were first in full colour, we were the first with chroma key.
Channel O was also the breeding ground for some of TV's biggest names: Bruce Page, Brian Carl, Jackie McDonald, Wally Lewis, Sharon Gadella, Tracy Spicer. The fashions evolved, so too the newsreaders.
Good evening. Premier Joe Bjelke-Petersen has dropped a bombshell on the...
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, I'm Kay McGrath.
I'm Tony Ryan.
They presented the stories that have gone on to become important chapters in Brisbane's history, from crippling strikes...
Well, Brian, the strike has already caused the worst power crisis in the state's history.
...to violent street marches.
Joe and the street marches was just huge. 400 police at City Hall and 2,000 demonstrators, and they would arrest 400 people in a session. It was just massive.
Much has changed over 30 years, not least the technology.
The technology is just so far ahead now. We used to wait, process the film, edit it, drive it up the mountain, get it to air, but now it's just instant.
Over 3 decades, the quality of news bulletins has undoubtedly improved, but the passion of the newsmakers remains the same.
It's been a hoot. I would have paid them money to do it.
Michelle Regan, 10 News.
Some familiar old faces there, and Steve's still going strong.
He hasn't
down there
aged at all.
Exactly. Well, That is 10 News. The late news is coming up at 10:30.
We'll keep you updated throughout the evening and be back tomorrow first at 5. Until then, good night.
Good night.